On the day of my wedding, I deliberately replaced the bouquet with funeral paper flowers and insisted the wedding convoy pass through the cemetery. My best friend thought it was bad luck, but I knew. Only by doing this could I survive. In my previous life, a scheming woman purposely scheduled her wedding on the same day as mine, just so she could ask to swap bouquets halfway through. Although the bouquet was the only heirloom left by my grandfather, made of premium jade and worth a fortune, out of kindness I still agreed to exchange, but I didn't know it was all her trap. She pretended to accidentally smash the priceless bouquet in front of everyone at the wedding. I was furious and slapped her on the spot, but my fiancé shoved me to the ground. Then left with her. My brother not only didn't help me, he kicked me out of the house, claiming I was cruel and heartless. What's worse, the scheming woman later sent a group of thugs to humiliate me to death. Thankfully, God gave me a second chance, and I was reborn on the morning of the wedding. Looking at the jade bouquet on the table, I swore to make them pay the price. I whispered a few words to my best friend, then rushed to the cemetery to honor my grandfather. To avoid the scheming woman, I deliberately chose a secluded path through the graveyard. But just as the convoy was about to leave, another wedding party suddenly blocked us. I saw her smug face and instantly knew it was all planned, just like last time. She once again asked to swap bouquets. The bridesmaid next to her started a live stream. Seeing me hesitate, she immediately played the victim, saying I looked down on her for being a maid's daughter. Her fans began attacking me online, calling me petty, with no other choice. I reluctantly agreed, but just as she happily reached out to take the bouquet, she froze, because she saw I was holding white chrysanthemums. The bridesmaid immediately accused me of cursing her, saying who would use funeral flowers at a wedding. I calmly explained that today was my grandfather's death anniversary. That's why I chose chrysanthemums, and even chose a quiet path to avoid disturbing others. But she deliberately picked the same route and insisted on swapping. The comments online instantly flipped. Everyone criticized her for being manipulative. She could only take the chrysanthemums and leave in anger. Half an hour later, I arrived at the hotel, only to find the wedding hall my mother spent a fortune to decorate had been taken over by the scheming woman. My fiancé and brother stood beside her like bodyguards. My best friend tried to argue with them, but my brother accused me of being late and forced me to give up the hall. My fiancé chimed in. I didn't hesitate to agree. The scheming woman saw I didn't take the bait and immediately had her bridesmaid bring over her bouquet. When I saw it, I was shocked. It was my grandfather's jade bouquet. Before leaving home, I feared they would destroy the heirloom like last time, so I had someone send it home in advance. I never expected. My brother took it to please her. I watched helplessly as she smashed it to pieces. I knew she did it to provoke me, but I couldn't hold back. I slapped her hard, unexpectedly. My brother slapped me back, calling me petty even after I publicly explained that the bouquet was made of premium jade, worth over $100 million. Neither he nor my fiancé believed me. They didn't even bother to look at the fragments. Instead, they demanded I kneel and apologize. The scheming woman smugly stomped on the broken pieces. Little did she know, the more arrogant she acted now, the harder she would cry later. I pulled out a donation agreement, proving the bouquet's ownership. They still refused to believe me. Just then, the director of the museum walked in.